Hello everyone, my name is Cameron and welcome back to the channel, and today I want to give you guys a little bit of a breakdown into what my universe mode with my uncle looks like. Excuse me. I just burped and it was disgusting. Now, sorry about that. Still had a bit of burp left in my mouth. Now, if you guys have been on my channel for a while, you know that I do a lot of, I talk about my universe mode a lot that I have with my uncle. Now, obviously, you guys know that I don't actually do this universe mode on my, channel for obvious reasons. I have obvious reasons of why I do not do the universe mode on my channel, because I don't have enough time me and my uncle don't hang out enough to actually record it. We don't have enough time to do every show. We typically just set up our regular shows, sim through those, and then play our pay-per-views, which is always how we've done this since we started this in 2K18. But I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an insight into what exactly our universe mode looks like this year in 2K18, because I've talked about this so much since basically 2K16ish. Didn't really talk about it a lot back then, but in 2K17 I talked about it a lot. So I want to kind of give you guys a nice little update, or a nice little look into what exactly our universe looks like, going from the people we have on our brands to championships to tag teams to whatever else I can think of. So very first thing we can go through, I'm also going to be following along this with my or on my page that I have for this, so that way I can give you guys the DLC people. So my uncle's brand is Raw and mine is SmackDown. Now the championships, championships we use, if you guys are wondering, we use the Hardcore Championship for Raw, the Raw Women's Championship for Raw, the SmackDown Women's Championship for SmackDown, the World Heavyweight Championship for SmackDown, the World Tag Team Championships from 2002 to 2010 for Raw, the Cruiserweight Championship for SmackDown, the European for Raw, the Intercontinental from 98 to 2011 for SmackDown, the WWE Tag Team Championship from 2002 to 2010 for SmackDown, the Undisputed Championship for Raw, the United States for Raw, the United Kingdom for SmackDown. We each have 6 championships, which basically means on our pay-per-views we have one extra match to actually have for ourselves, basically, is how it goes. If you guys are wondering what, so I'll give you guys a little rundown on our pay-per-view schedule really quick. The first one was Payback and for me, and One Night Stand for my uncle. We kind of my thing kind of screwed up, and I ended up losing all of our stuff from basically everything before this, so we kind of couldn't get that. One sec, guys, sorry. Give me a minute. So I kind of messed that up, so that kind of got messed up. I had to redo everything, and I couldn't remember everything that we did on the pay-per-views before, so obviously I couldn't really just, you know, give anything. But our very first pay-per-views were Payback for me and One Night Stand for my uncle. Our next 2 pay-per-views were Extreme Rules for myself and Vengeance for my uncle. So yeah, next we have Money in the Bank for me, Armageddon for my uncle. Also, if you guys want to go download my Vengeance and or my Armageddon arenas or show setups, you can go to Community Creations on PS4 and you can find them. My PSN is down in the bottom right corner, so you guys can look that up if you want, or you can just simply look up Vengeance or Armageddon and find it. The next pay-per-views are Fatal 4-Way for me, Battleground for my uncle, then SummerSlam for both of us. Excuse me. Backlash for me, Clash of Champions for my uncle, Elimination Chamber for me, Hell in a Cell for my uncle, Survivor Series for both of us, TLC for me, and Roadblock End of the Line for my uncle, Royal Rumble for the both of us, No Mercy, and then Fastlane. Obviously, you guys have probably picked up the way it goes, and then WrestleMania, and then we start all over again, which is just beautiful. If you guys want to look at everything for how this has gone recently, April pay-per-view, Baron Corbin won the Intercontinental Championship, Nikki Cross won the Women's, Brian Kendrick won the Cruiserweight, Jack Gallagher won the United Kingdom. Bailey won the Raw. Albert got injured. Mick Foley won the Hardcore. Owen Hart won the European. John Cena won the United States from Shinsuke Nakamura. Marty Scurll won in May. Ember Moon won. Adam Page won, Shinsuke won. So yeah, basically this is how it was set up before this. We had a few champions set up on our brands. We had this as our way of doing this. This is always how we've done it. We like to set up our champions as best as we can in a way that we can kind of understand what the hell we're doing with it, basically. So I set up so basically we had a few champions that stayed from crossing over from the last game into this one. And basically what ended up happening is this. My champions going into this at the start were Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, Demon, and the Usos. The Usos and Seth Rollins still have their championships. Every other one of my championships, SmackDown Women's, the Cruiserweight, and the UK were all empty. My uncle had Chris Jericho, Shinsuke Nakamura, and DX holding his championships. And then Bailey, his women's, hardcore, and European were all vacant. Baron Corbin basically took the championship from Finn in a ladder match. Nikki Cross won a battle royal to take the women's championship. Ember Moon was the last woman standing with her, so that's why she ended up getting the match in May. Brian Kendrick faced off against a few other people. I think it was a ladder match, but I can't remember until he eventually won. Jack Gallagher was in a one-on-one match against Noam Dar, who he beat. Bailey won against Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks. Mick Foley won against a formidable matchup of 5 other men in a Hell in a Cell. Owen Hart won a Fatal 4-Way elimination match by submission. John Cena won. I think I won it with a Kinshasa because I was playing as John Cena. Marty Scurll won a ladder match consisting of, where the hell is that? Jack Gallagher, Tyler Bate, Marty himself, Pete Dunne, Will Ospreay, and Noam Dar. Ember Moon won the match against Nikki Cross, and Adam Page won a ladder match to take the Intercontinental away from Baron Corbin, and Shinsuke Nakamura won with a Kinshasa to beat John Cena. So yeah, so if you guys want to see how this goes in, so here's the superstars. On my uncle's brand, we have Ace Bruiser, AJ Lee, Alberto Del Rio, Alexa Bliss, Andre the Giant, Animal, Apollo Crews, and Austin Aries for the A's. Going into the B's, we have Batista, Bam Bam Bigelow, Bailey, Becky Lynch, Big Boss Man 91, Big Cass, Big E, Big Show 2000, Booker T, Bradshaw, Braun Strowman, Bray Wyatt, Bret Hart 97, Bubba Ray Dudley, and Buddy Roberts. Going into the C's, we have Cactus Jack 92, Cactus Jack 98, Carl Stevens, Carlito, Carmella, Cesaro, Chad Gable, Charlotte, Chris Benoit, Chris Danger, Chris Jericho 2000, CM Punk. Cyrus, go. Oh, sorry, guys. My dog just unplugged my fan. Connor, go. He's not supposed to be under the table, and he keeps going under there. Connor Cunningham, Curtis Axel, and Cyborg. Going into the D's. Sorry, one sec, guys. Cyrus, go lay down. Sorry. We have Devon Dudley, Darren Young, DDP 92 and 98, Dean Malenko, Derek Murphy, Devin Storms, Diesel, Dolph Ziggler, and Dude Love. Going into the E's. Cyrus, no. Go. Go. We have Earthquake, Eddie Guerrero, Emma, Enzo Amore, Epico Cologne, and Eric Rowan. The F's, Finn Balor. The G's, Gail Kim, The Godfather, Goldberg, Greg Valentine, and Gregory Helms. H's, Hawk, Heath Slater, and the Hurricane. I's, Ivory, J's, Jack Swagger, Jacqueline, Jake Roberts, Jason Jordan, Jason Woodward, JBL, Jeff Hardy's also in this, by the way, just to give you guys an update. My uncle has the Hardys. Jim Neidhart, Jim Garvin, John Cena 06, John Morrison, Jushin Thunder Liger. Going into the K's, my uncle has Kurt Angle 01, Kane 98, Ken Shamrock, Kerry Von Erich, Kevin Owens, Kevin Von Erich, Kofi Kingston. Going to the L's, he has Lars Sullivan, Larry Zbyszko, Lex Luger, Lita, Liv Morgan, and Luke Harper. The M's, he has Matt Hardy, Mankind, Mick Foley, Mark Henry, Matt Roberts, Michael Hayes, Mojo Rawley, Mr. McMahon, and MVP. Going into the O's, he has Oni Larkin and Owen Hart. He's got the only O's in our entire thing. Going into the P's, he has Paige, Papa Shango, Primo Cologne. The R's, he has Ruby Riott, Randy Orton, Raven, Rick Rude, Razor Ramon, Rhino, Ric Flair 88, Ric Flair 91, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat 94, Rikishi, and The Rock 01. The S's, he has Sabu, Sami Zayn, Samoa Joe, Sandman, Sasha Banks, Sawyer Fulton, Shawn Michaels 98, Sheamus, Shinsuke Nakamura, Stephanie McMahon, Stone Cold, Sting 91, Sting 99, Stunning Steve Austin, and Psycho Sid. The T's, he's got Tamina, Tatsumi Fujinami, Ted Alpha, Terry Funk, Tommy Dreamer, Tony Nese, Trent 7, Triple H 01, Triple H 98, Trish Stratus, Typhoon. The U's, he's got The Undertaker and The Undertaker 2000. V's, he's got Vader and Velvet Sky. W's, he's got War, and X's, he's got X-Pac and Xavier Woods, and also Zack Ryder. Forgot about him. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So that's my uncle's brand. His tag teams are American Alpha, the Brothers of Destruction, the Colognes, D-Generation X, the Dudley Boys, Evolution, the Fabulous Freebirds, the Hart Foundation, Heath Slater and Rhino, the Hype Bros, Legion of Doom, the Natural Disasters, the New Day, Rock and Sock Connection, Sheamus and Cesaro, the Von Erichs, the Wyatt family, sans Ruby Riott, who will be the final member of the Wyatt family. Can I actually change their active time? Because I know they've been together they technically were together for a while, but I guess not. Okay. And that's it. Those are all his tag teams. Ruby Riott will be added to his as a female superstar. There are no real rivalries on ours. We never really set those up because we're too fucking lazy. My universe, this one's gonna be a little bit more. Mine's gonna be a little bit more difficult to do, if you guys are wondering, by the way, because mine, I can't go to my show because my uncle, yeah, I can't just straight up go to my show. No, I do not want to stream to that. So yeah, I can't just go to my show and look at this. So yeah, we'll go through as best as I can. Starting off, before we even get into the actual people, we have Aleister Black, Adam Cole, Adam Page, Aiden English, AJ Styles, AK Carl Way, Akam, Akira Tozawa, Alexander Wolf, Alicia Fox, Alundra Blaze, Asuka, and Axe, whenever I find this dumbass. In the B's, we've got Beth Phoenix, Baron Corbin, Big Bossman 99, The Big Show, Billy Kay, Billy Gunn, Blake Anderson, Bo Dallas, Bobby Fish, Bobby Lashley, Bobby Roode, Bret Hart 98, The Brian Kendrick, Brie Bella, the British Bulldog, Brock Lesnar, Brutus Beefcake, and Bushwhacker Butch. Going into the C's, I have, once I find my first one, Cedric Alexander, Chris Jericho, Christian, China, Cody Rhodes, and Kurt Hawkins. Going into the D's, we have Drew McIntyre, Dana Brooke, Daniel Bryan, Dash Wilder, Dean Ambrose, Drew Gabagulak, whenever the fuck I find him, and Dusty Rhodes. Going into the E's, I have Elias, EC3, Edge, Ember Moon, and Eric Young. F's, we've got Fandango, Finn Balor Demon, Phoenix, and Flip Gordon. Going into the G's, we've got Gold Dust and Grand Metalik. The H's, I've got Hailstorm and Hideo Itami. The J's, I've got, once I find them, come on, wait, what? Oh yeah, I passed a few people, sorry about that. Jack Gallagher, James Storm, Jay Lassick, Jay Uso, Jimmy Uso, Jinder Mahal, John Cena 2010, Johnny Gargano, and that's it. K's, I've got Kairi Sane, Kalisto, Kane, Carl Anderson, Cassius Ohno, Kenny Omega, Kevin Nash, Killian Dane, King Alpha, Connor, Kota Ibushi, Crom, and Kurt Angle 6, Kyle Murphy, Kyle O'Reilly, and that's it. L's, I've got Lindsay Dorado, Bushwhacker Luke, and Luke Gallows. M's, I've got Marty Scurll, Maurice, Matt Jackson, Matt Sydal, Mickey James, The Miz, Mr. Perfect, Mustafa Ali, and that is it. The ends, make sure I didn't miss anybody from DLC, sorry. I've got Naomi, Natalia, Neville, Nia Jax, Nick Jackson, Nick Miller, Nightmare, Nikki Bella, Nikki Cross, No Way Jose, Noam Dar. I have everyone in the ends, if you guys didn't realize that, by the way. The P's, I've got Pete Dunne, Peyton Royce, Psychosis, and Psycho Cody. The R's, coming straight from DLC, I've got Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson. I've got Randy Macho Man Savage. I've got Rey Mysterio. I've got Razor. I've got Rich Swann, Rick Martel, Ricky Steamboat 91, Road Dogg, which looks like crap, I know. Rob Van Dam, The Rock, Roderick Strong, Roman Reigns, Rusev, going into the S's now. Is there another DLC person I'm forgetting? Let's see, Alistair, Drew, Ricky Morton, Robert Gibson. I think I've got everybody from DLC. Oh, and Beth Phoenix. I think that's all the people I have. Going to the S's, I've got... Where the fuck? Oh, shit. Scott Dawson, Scott Hall, Seth Rollins, Shane McMahon, Shane Thorne, Shawn Michaels 97, Shelton Benjamin, and Sin Cara, Smash, Sting, Sting 88, Sting 98, Summer Rae, and that is it for me. T's, I've got Tajiri, Tatanka, Tessa Blanchard, Titus O'Neil, TJP, Tommaso Ciampa, and Triple H, I believe, is my last one. Oh, and Ty Dillinger, and Tyler Bate, and Tyler Breeze, and Tyson Kidd. U's, I've got Ultimate Warrior, Ultimo Dragon, and The Undertaker. V's, I don't got shit except for Victor. W's, I've got Will Ospreay. And then Z's, I've got Zack Sabre Jr. And that's my brand right there. Tag team wise, I've got the Ascension, Authors of Pain, Breezango, the Bushwhackers, the Club, so much better with AJ and Kenny in there. Demolition, Edge and Christian. Where's the next one? The New Age Outlaws. I still gotta get by Road Dogg though. That was a very early Road Dogg that I got. The NWO, the Revival, Sanity, the Shield, TM61 or 61, however the fuck you say it. The Undisputed Era, the Usos, the Young Bucks, and DIY. And those are all my teams. Plus, I will have the Rock and Roll Express when DLC finally drops. And Jesse will have the Hardy Boys when DLC finally drops. I already gave you guys my championships. I think that's it. I think that's all we got. We needed to do. Yeah, from what I remember, that's all I needed. So, yeah, that's a little bit of a look into my universe mode. If you guys ever wanted to see exactly how it's done, what exactly we do, basically it's just a fun little thing that me and my uncle like to do from time to time. It's something we enjoy doing together. It's something we enjoy. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I'll see you next time. Stay golden. Peace.